With statues of Christopher Columbus being removed nationally amid protests and demonstrations, a local activist started a petition of his own here in the Bronx, calling for the removal of the Italian explorer statue located in Belmont, Little Italy.
The indigenous community of New York City has been asking for the removal of the Columbus statues all over the city for years. And I live in the Bronx, so I also thought, I wanted to help. And so I started this petition for the statue here in the Bronx. As we all know, all around the country, right, indigenous people and allies have been knocking down statues, have been asking for the removal of Columbus statues. So that inspired me.
The statue, created by Italian sculptor Attilio Piccirilli, was moved here to the Diaria-Murphy Triangle in 1992. Cepeda suggests that there are many other Italian leaders that can better represent the community as the centerpiece of this park.
There are people like Mother Cabrini, who's very famous in the Italian-American community, Vito Marcantonio. I've heard also some people saying that there are local people from Little Italy that should be also considered. So I think all that is great. I think every culture has people that we can value and we can all respect. And so I think there are people in the Italian-American community that can be chosen. I don't think Columbus is the right role model.
BronxNet reached out to the Belmont bid and received this statement from Chairman Peter Madonia, who states in part, quote, "While Christopher Columbus indeed has a complicated history, we encourage the opportunity to better understand his legacy on all sides, a legacy that Cepeda says is not entirely recognized."
Columbus was, he committed genocide, and he wasn't someone, he's not someone to admire. So, many of us, and also a lot of black people, African Americans, also don't like Columbus. So I think there's, and even people in the Italian American community who think, I've spoken to, have told me that they think there are better role models to choose. So they also think, that he's not a good role model. But we're not taught that history. We're also taught that Columbus was a great guy, and he brought us civilization, and we were, all this stuff. So I think education is very important for us to learn the truth.
Cepeda has frequented the park throughout the pandemic and has also noticed the park occasionally closed and monitored by the NYPD. According to a Norwood News article, the Parks Department was not made aware of any closings, and a DCPI official stated that police are stationed there to protect the statue.
The Parks Department is saying that they have not authorized the closing of the park. It's supposed to be open every day, and the NYPD has been shutting it down. So I think that's wrong. I think, as you can see, there are a lot of people in this park. I've seen a lot of families that use the park. I've seen a lot of homeless people who spend some time here. And so I think it's important not to close the park just because they want to protect the statue of Christopher Columbus.
Reporting for BronxNet, Sonyi Lopez.